Hey guys, it's Sam with two abs, and welcome back to another MYXclusive interview. As you guys can see, I have very special guests here with me. They are a collective and brotherhood of talented individuals who we can definitely count on to give us all those good vibes, especially with their music. So everyone, please welcome Peachtree Rascals.
Hi,
Woo!
hi everybody.
Hey, yes, I'm loving this energy. So, good morning from our side of the world, guys. But before anything else, could I have you guys introduce yourselves and say hey to everyone who's watching?
Yes, I am Tarek.
I am Isaac.
George. I am Joseph.
I'm Dom.
And we are
And-
the Peachtree Rascals.
Yes, like a true boy band. I'm just kidding. But how have you guys been? How have you guys been? I know everything's been a little bit crazy, but also exciting for you guys. So, how is everything?
It's been going. It's pretty going. Like
It's been going. We're pretty busy.
we're pretty
Mhm.
busy, but at the same time, things still feel a bit stagnant because of
Yeah.
the current climate of the world and stuff. So it's like
Mhm.
it's been about the same for the past like 6 months to a year for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've just been working on new music and working on the next projects and trying to make sure that the next one is as good, if not better, than
Ooh.
100% better.
Cam Nowhere is one of the best EPs out there that has ever come out. So
Let's go.
we got some work to do.
Mhm. I love that. Love your own, and just keep going. Like what you guys were saying, but you guys seem like such a group with unending vibes and like creativity. So what's like your secret behind that?
The secret is
I had this.
the secret.
You got
is,
this.
you can't tell the secret, or else it'll be known everywhere.
Okay, what's your tip then for everyone who's struggling, like creativity wise?
Just try to make just like do it because you like to do it, and don't like what you're doing, then there's no point in doing it. And like
work
detach from results, like outside results, and the only results you should be going for is trying to make the next song better than the last song or the next idea better than the last idea, and just like with yourself until you get to a point where like you feel like you like what is in your head is coming to life, like as close to it as possible. But I feel like the problem is people get too attached to the results and like the outside results and trying to get successful that it gets them like unmotivated when they're trying to work and trying to create, and it doesn't help. You just want to create and try to get better the next day than you were the day before, and then everything else kind of just falls into place.
Beautifully said.
Wow, I need to write that down, like on a pillow or something, just to remind myself, like every day, just always keep going and don't care about like the results at all.
I always write stuff on my pillow with Sharpie.
Oh, that's a good tip. Okay, that's another tip, guys. So remember to write these things down on your pillow. But you guys are talking about Camp Nowhere. So congratulations, by the way, on the EP and the amazing year that you guys have all had, like in the past year too, like with your music and all of that. So how does it feel to be where you guys are right now?
It feels right, and it feels inspiring because we got to where we were expecting to be at this point in time, and it's a matter of elevating that to the next level, which is what we're focused on, especially with the new music. Like we got to step everything up.
Yeah, we don't like to feel like we're releasing the same stuff over and over again. We want the next song to be better than the last song. We want the next video to be better than the last video. We want the next project to be better than the last project. And with that, like what happened last year with Mariposa blowing up and reaching like a level that we never reached, like we really have like that as a goal. We want to go and step it up and reach that again and past that.
I love that you said that it felt right, because when I ask people like this question, they'll be like, oh yeah, I still can't believe it. But for you guys, it was kind of like in the trajectory of everything that you guys were doing. So that's actually really inspiring.
It was exactly what we knew what was going to happen. It was just a matter of time.
This guy Dominic, he set the plan like before we even were the Peachtree Rascals. Like he had the vision of where we needed to be, where
Anybody can do it. It's possible.
Yeah.
Just fucking work your ass off.
And yeah, you just
Yeah.
gotta
Hard. Just gotta work hard.
You gotta work hard, but you have to work smart too, because like
Yes.
we really we didn't jump into things, like we didn't rush anything. We really like
Mhm.
before we released our first song Glide in 2018, we worked for like 3-4 years together, like building up our songs, building up our sound until we had enough where we can like really like confidently start releasing music. So I think like that's the difference between like working hard and like adding that, like having a game plan and really like finding your sound and getting your sound and everything to where it needs to be before you even start releasing and start promoting. And we did it like that's exactly how we did it. We just worked for 3 years and really built everything up. And then we didn't even have the name until a week before Glide came out. And we were like, we need
Clutch.
to release it. Yeah. Crazy.
I love it. That's another thing I can write down on my pillow. Work hard and work smart. I feel like, see, I'm learning so many things from you guys, but I do want to talk about the EP even more. So Camp Nowhere, I heard it was inspired by a trip to Yosemite. And actually, the last time you guys were on the show, you called us from Yosemite. So could you tell us more about that trip?
We made about 6 songs from the EP during that trip. The last time we had the interview, so a majority of the EP was made the last time we spoke. So
yeah.
wow, that's crazy.
It wasn't inspired by that trip. We like went to Yosemite, like, because Yosemite like inspired everything we've ever done, really. Like outside of music too, like that's somewhere where we went to escape before we even started making music together, just as friends, to get away from everything. And that's one thing that really brought us together and connected us, like. And that's like, I think also a secret to why like we work so well together and we're able to like channel that energy that feels like you're more free and away from like all the daily things that like bring you down. And I think that it played a big role, and not just for Camp Nowhere, but like that's the reason we went back there. We knew for our first project we have to be in a place like that and in the mindset like that where you're just in the moment and you just breathe the air and you see nature and you hear
nature
and you see, like that's all it was out there, and we were just as free as possible.
Oh, so it was like a thing that you guys would do regularly already.
Yeah, there was a point around the time we made Glide where we went over there like 3 times in a month, and that was at the beginning, like very beginning, when we first started like putting together songs that sounded decent.
Yeah,
And
Ultra came out, like most of Ultra came out of Yosemite. Violet came out from Yosemite.
Wow.
These are like, and we've been doing, Glide came out from Yosemite. So it's like we've been doing this since we were in high school, since we became friends.
Crazy. Shout out to Yosemite for all the gems, especially that came from you guys. But I do want to ask you guys, since Camp Nowhere is like this like whole vibe that you guys have been going through all throughout your lives too. So if you guys could describe Camp Nowhere as a place, like what would it be like?
Yosemite.
I
mean, okay.
A place that has any like nature surrounding you, a place where you're just free from like your everyday worries, your
society,
all the outside noise is gone, and it's just you, and like you could just be yourself.
Yeah, and like it could be different for everybody. It could be nature for some people. It could be the city for some people. It could just be like in your room or in your backyard. Like it's anywhere where you feel the most at home, the safest, and like away from all the noises that like can distract you or feel like you're like tied down, and you feel free, somewhere where you can escape from everything. And it's different for everybody, but that's why we did Camp Nowhere and didn't give it a specific name, because we wanted it to be like somewhere that like something that everyone can connect with and everyone can find that place, rather than if we called it Yosemite, then people gotta go to Yosemite.
Everybody's left out.
But still, like if you're ever in California or anywhere close to it, you have to go to Yosemite. It's one of the most beautiful places in the entire world.
I feel like one day I'll definitely check that out. But for now, I have to just not settle, but like I will listen to Camp Nowhere just to kind of bring me there and like feel all those magical nature vibes, which I'm sure a lot of people to feel when they listen to the album. But before I do let you go, do you guys have a message to everyone who's been obsessed with your music and just been listening to you guys on Days End?
I would like to thank everybody who listens for making a huge impact in our lives, because without the listeners, nothing is possible. Without people who listen to our stuff on a consistent basis. Like none of this is happening. So, I mean, we make the music, but the music doesn't mean anything unless the listeners are hearing it. And so we love you guys so much unconditionally, unless you're a bad person. But that's, if you listen to the music with
Disclaimer.
disclaimer, yeah. Anybody else have
I
messages?
just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for caring. Thank you for giving us this platform and letting us be ourselves and letting us have a space where we can create whatever we want to create and give it to you guys. And like another message just for you guys to do the same. Create what you want to create. Try to do whatever you can.
Find your camp nowhere.
Find your camp nowhere.
Oh,
You want to be yourself and find people like I found these guys who let me be myself and embrace me as myself, and a group that doesn't judge you and just grow together, have fun, live life.
yeah. I love that. See, so many quotes. You guys should start making pillows. I feel like with all of these quotes. And stuff. Your next merch drop. I think that's something you guys should definitely do. But thank you so much, guys, for always spreading those good vibes and for inspiring all of us to really find our camp nowhere with all those magical vibes. So thank you so much, Peachy Rascals, for joining me today. Yay! Thanks, guys. And thank you to everyone. Bye.